I see it, John McGinnis. We're back on Facebook though and YouTube. Should be anyway. All right. So describe again what that is.
This is a box.
A photo in a box.
A box of mementos. Yeah, you're gonna want to see because there's so many things in this box. There's a book. There's glasses, which I'm assuming probably belong to the father. A toy soldier. Photos. Locket. Like I said, the book. A tin of a young child.
There must be an issue with Facebook. Yeah, there's got to be an issue with Facebook.
You can't see that very well.
Saying YouTube is up, but no Facebook. All right. Well,
okay, and I don't know what this is.
Facebook is back up. Gotcha. Good. All right. So this is the next object, guys. A memento box. Lots of things in there.
This had something in it, but it has a name and a signature on it. I don't know if you could read this. It says...
No.
Adestar something.
I don't know what that was. Flashlight.
Oh, this is his address too. Oh, this is your address?
So read the information on the card.
The card is that this is a memento box from
Okay.
1850 with and supposedly attached to it is Clara and Elizabeth Black.
Black?
Yes. And I said that these are very active. Now there's this little box, which I don't know, this little sound brown, it is made out of wood, but obviously something was kept in. I don't know what. There is a name on the back here, and I'm going to be really honest. And it's got the address on here too. It says New York, USA. Again, there are mementos that belong to each family member, I guess. Father, I'm taking it because there's an old set. There's a soldier. Soldier. Old spectacles. Which is obvious, like broken off one side. That was long. So this guy must have had a big head.
Oh, that's nice to see.
No, it's true. It goes way back. And then observant.
Is that what you call it?
Yes. There's a book in here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
We've been here for a while, Luann. Something had happened with Facebook, so I don't know what people saw as far as the first investigation, but I'll repost it again.
So this is unique. It looked like somebody paper mache'd over the book with a different design. This is actually like a paper. And then somebody tried to peel it off, but it's actually been paper mache'd over somebody's book. So I can't see what this, but there was a symbol. And when you open it up, there's more paper mache inside. And this was actually a book that was printed in Britain. So it's a religious book. That's what it looks like. New York Thomas Y. Crawley Co.
We'll see. We'll see about going on tomorrow and showing the first investigation and commenting on it. If nobody saw it on Facebook or YouTube. TikTok didn't miss out.
Locket of hair.
Locket of hair. Ooh, I don't like hair.
Locket of hair.
I don't like hair. Yeah. No, I don't like hair.
I don't know if it's Elizabeth or Clara.
I don't like hair. Creeps me out.
I'm going to show you their photos. There's several photos. Oh, it's so cute. Well, that photo I can't take out. That photo is taped down inside the box. But I'm assuming there's nothing on the back of this one. I'm assuming that's Clara and Elizabeth. Okay. This is Elizabeth Black.
So I've heard everything on Facebook. Okay.
Good. That's Elizabeth Black.
Elizabeth was the little one in the picture, huh?
I don't know.
All right, can we get to this?
And then this one is Elizabeth Black. No, this is Clara. This is Clara.
Okay. It said we were on Facebook the whole time except for the very, very end.
Okay.
All right, good.
I have room for 4.
Why am I not seeing any of the object?
The light went dead. Do you have another one? Or went? So Elizabeth, Clara, and by the way, it's in a very ornate, not ornate, but very personalized box too. If you guys can see, it's got like little metal studs around it and on the top, and it's wood. So Clara and Elizabeth, we hear that you're attached to all these momentums, your pictures. Don't know who the lock of hair belonged to. It seems like you collected.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Jack.
You kept some stuff from either your father or you had a brother, because there's a soldier in there, and there's glasses or spectacles also inside there. There's also a book. My name is Chris. This is John. We mean you no harm. We just want to find out more about you and why these things might mean so much to you. I mean, we can understand the photos, but obviously different objects. I'm a bit confused by that little round wooden piece in there. If it was just something somebody liked and it didn't, necessarily belong to or was owned by one of your, maybe your father. I have a feeling about father. I don't know why father, unless they had a brother. But I would assume it would be like something handed down, like the soldier. Why would a girl keep a soldier? The girls keep soldier. You know what I mean?
I mean, you never know. Some girls might play with that stuff.
I played with them, but I wouldn't keep them. I mean, I know it's kind of crazy, but I played with well, I did have a collection of cars, so I shouldn't say anything, huh? Again, this is John and I'm Chris, and we're just here to communicate with you. I know that you were present when we were explaining stuff, but you saw the purple lights that if you touch them, that they change different colors. And in your memento box, there's actually these little fingers, V fingers, that if you touch, they'll turn red or green. And right next to that, there's a purple light that if you just touch it, all it does is light up like a color rainbow to let us know exactly where you are. There's also these little round balls, and I'm just going to reach over there. So just excuse me for a minute. But inside your box as well, there's these little balls that if you touch them, see how like I'm doing this and I'm making that green light go off because I'm creating that energy, that static. So you could actually touch the other side of that. You could touch these little green balls. You got a little ball down here. You've got a bell, which is everybody's favorite. You can make sound. This doesn't make sound, does it?
No.
You could touch this that makes music. Again, that you just saw where this just lit up all the pretty colors. Or you could do the yes egg that's right here, or the no egg that's right there. These are just some of the things that we can use to communicate with you. So I'm going to wait for that to stop, and then I'm just going to see if you're here, if you're acknowledging me. So could you touch something and light it up just to let me know that you understand what I'm saying? Clara or Elizabeth, please. If you're here right now with these items and wish to speak to us, could you please light something up for us? Because John and I cannot see you or hear you. So we depend on these things to help us. Again, you can take energy from anywhere if it's hard for you to communicate. But we heard that these items are very active, that you're very much attached to them. So if you could hear me, maybe you could just light something up for us, please. If not, I'm going to try something else. Let's see if they respond to your voice, John.
It's lighting up right there.
Oh, I turned away. That's why. Well, thank you. So you can hear me. That's fantastic. This is exactly what we need. That's pretty cool because that hasn't gone off like that. Thank you. Now, am I talking to Clara? If this is Clara, could you please light something up for me, please? It's okay. You can use whatever energy you need from us. You can take your time. I'll wait a few minutes. Elizabeth, is this you? Are you the one that lit that up? Could you do that again for me, please? Could it be that you both did it together? If the two of you are combining your energies and you're playing around these items, and again, we do not know what it means by very active, meaning we don't know what happens with these items. Do people hear you playing with them, shuffling the photos? Do you like looking at the photos? Do you just like the memory and just going through them? They make you happy. Or they keep, they call mementos, but they're keepsakes. Things that usually keepsakes are things that bring you happiness and remind you of happy times. So I'm going to try something here. And John demonstrated it before, and I'll explain it again. This right here, because we can't hear you or see you, that if I ask you questions, you could use your energy to try to answer back on this, okay? So we're going to try that. Are you attached to this box? I don't understand.
Yeah, I kind of got that from here, what it said.
I'm asking you, are you with this box? Maybe that's a better way of saying not attached. Are you with this box right now? Normal. Okay, so you're normally with this box. Okay, so I'm going to try something else with you. I have a funny feeling you just have like low energy. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try something that's like that, but it's a little different. Like I said, because John and I can't see or hear you, I'm actually going to use this recorder, and I'm going to put this recorder right in your box. So I'm not touching it or doing anything, where you can feel comfortable, and I'll actually move down a little further and we'll ask you questions. So you guys get questions ready, okay? Because after I ask questions, I'm going to turn to John and I'm going to let anyone that's watching ask questions, okay? So I'm going to put this in your box, Clara and Elizabeth, and we're going to ask you questions, and either one of you can answer these questions or both, okay? So just excuse me a minute. And don't forget, you can still touch and use all the equipment that's around you. So I'm going to set this right on here in your book, okay? And I'm going to hit record. Session 1 with Clara and Elizabeth's memento box. Let me move over here for you. Are we speaking to Clara or Elizabeth? Can you name one item in the box for me?
Did you hear that?
Is this you, Elizabeth or Clara, moving around? Are you with the box all the time? Did you have a brother? So I feel like something's pinching my throat. Is this because one of you or both of you? There's a soldier, eyeglasses that are in the box. Do these belong to your brother or your father? Is that what happens? People can hear you walking around the box? Could you tell me your father's name? I'm going to ask one more question of you ladies. Is there anything that I have not asked that you would like to tell us? Thank you, Claire and Elizabeth.
I'm sitting there here walking, tapping, voices. There's nobody outside. Easy there, Chicken Little. I kicked the chair.
You ready? Yeah? Ready? Session 1 with Clara and Elizabeth's memento box. I'm going to move over here for you.
Wasn't something right off the bat there?
Are we speaking
Wasn't something right off the bat
to
there?
Clara? I just assumed it was PSA. Memento box. I'm going to move over here for you.
No.
Are we speaking to Clara or Elizabeth?
Ooh.
Can you name one item in the box for me? You hear them walking.
That was right there next to us, and then there was a noise right behind you. That's why I said, do you hear that? There's another noise right behind you, creak in the corner, big one.
It's clear as day. It's right there. Is this you, Elizabeth or Clara, moving around?
It's like what I heard in the basement.
Are you with the box all the time?
Like they're in the room with us.
Did you have a brother? There's something there. Did you have a
Since you heard
brother?
a young lady's voice.
So I feel like I feel like something's pinching my throat. Is this because one of you or both of you?
Like a cold hand on the back of my neck. That's really weird. What was that?
Music.
What the hell was that? Was that music? Might have been outside a car going by. Yeah, that might have been a car going by.
Are both of you? Listen.
That's probably a car going by. Yeah, that's probably a car going by.
Are both of you?
That's what I heard behind you. Yeah, I heard that behind you. It was right back there. Oh, there's a cold right behind me. Ooh. Back of my neck. Ooh, wow.
Both of you? There's a soldier, eyeglasses that are in the box. Do these belong to your brother or your father? That's when you got up.
Yeah, well, I feel a cold hand on my neck. There's something behind me.
Is that what happens? People can hear you walking around the box? Could you tell me your father's name?
This ain't a hoodie thing, Patricia. This is fingers on the back. Oh, there we go. This is fingers on the back of my neck. I know the difference between cold and this cold.
I'm going to ask one more question of you ladies. Is there anything that I have not asked that you would like to tell us? Thank you, Clara and Elizabeth.
Saying that you're walking.
Just let you give it a shot. I wonder.
This object is a memento box from two sisters, correct?
Yes,
Claire, what's her name?
Claire and Elizabeth.
Claire and Elizabeth.
Brown.
But I'm more concerned that the do you have friends there? No, this is just us.
Just
I'm
us.
more concerned that either somebody next to me or Tommy, whatever, Denny or Kenny is still lingering about. So I don't know. This is the weird thing about I sit forward, I don't feel the cold on my neck, but when I sit back, I
You
feel it. So I don't know if somebody's kind of lingering around or if it's the box there. It's really hard to pinpoint that. Claire and who? Elizabeth?
Elizabeth Brown.
Claire, Elizabeth, sisters, right?
Yes.
Are either of you here? We're hearing movement around the room here. Are you both here?
But again, we heard that there's a lot of activity. We just don't know what kind of activity. Is it movement? Is it that they're just heard around the box or
We'd
what?
like to talk to either of you. You're done already?
Mhm.
Well, it didn't last long.
No, they're not responding to me. There's.
Well, they may not just be strong enough or active
It
enough.
made exactly. The only thing I did is I felt that pinch in my throat and it was horrible.
Claire and
Elizabeth.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these items out of the box, especially the picture of the two of them. I'd like to use stuff like that to see if I can kind of interact with them. Hello, Claire. Hello, Elizabeth. My name is John. Again, Chris and I come here to just talk to whoever may be connected to or around things that belong to them. I see a very beautiful picture of you and your sister when you were young. I imagine you guys were very close. I have two sisters. I can't tell the difference in age between the two of you. It looks like at least a few years, maybe 3, 4. People do believe that you're both still around your mementos, the objects that belong to you. We just want you to be able to say what you want to say. If there's anything you want to tell us, anything you want to share, we have some information about you, but we really like to hear your voice. What we mostly hear is people walking around us in this room here. And if that's the two of you, please just join us right here. All of these things that we put on the table here around your box help us to interact with you and know that you're here. I don't know if you were watching when we were talking to the last person, but that's what we do. We come in here and try to talk with you and interact in any way we can. That's what all this stuff here is for you to touch it and tap it and move around it and grab it, and it all changes colors like the rainbow, and it helps us know that you're here. Okay? Nothing will hurt you, I promise you. So I'm going to try a few things now.
They want to know who the hair belonged to.
I don't know. Do we know?
No, we don't.
So I'm going to try a few things now to hear your voice. And again, if you're in that area and you're walking around, please just right here for now. Okay?
I don't think you're going to hold the hair, right? They're asking you to hold the hair, lock it, and see
They
if
really
it.
want me to get possessed.
Yeah.
Where's the hair?
It's right in there in the back of the box.
Back?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I feel it.
Yeah.
I'm not a hair.
Thank
hair,
you, Bonnie.
Hair and bones. I don't do hair. I don't do bones.
Oh, you're doing it now.
Any human parts. Hair freaks me out.
Find
All
out
right,
who
so-
this is.
The hair I'm holding in my hand. Is this Claire? Claire's hair? Rhymes. I see the cat ball going off in the box. Which we should leave that in there.
Oh, it's black, not brown.
Look,
Thank you,
see,
Kathy.
look. Ever since I took it out, so you can't see it because do you see that?
Yes.
Ever since I took it out, the cat ball's going off. I know I have the picture, I have the hair. If this is Claire's hair,
Clara.
sorry,
Yeah.
Clara's hair, could you touch that little twinkly ball in the box there? If this belongs to Clara?
No, my throat is like getting super, super tight.
Can you do that? Elizabeth, is this your hair? Same thing, the little twinkly ball in the box, if that's what you want to use. What's going on? Would you like me to put these items back? I don't like touching hair either. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the Echo Box again really quick.
Yeah, and the bell's there. It went off earlier with the other thing that we investigated with.
And again, that shows you the box and what it does and how it works. It hasn't gone off at all, really, with Clara and Elizabeth's items. So same thing. Phonics. Sounds. No words. Clara? Elizabeth? Could you say either of your names out loud? I'm looking for Clara or Elizabeth. What am I holding here? God damn it. What am I holding here? Who did this belong to?
You're holding it like it's stinky.
I don't like holding hair. What am I holding? Yeah, I have your picture as well. My name is John. This is Chris. Could you say either of our names or say hello? Okay. Coming through there. Let's try EVP with what's do with the what's doing?
It's down there.
Okay. Holding the hair and the photo. Clara, Elizabeth. So again, we're going to try to ask you some questions. Please try to speak out loud best you can. I know it takes a lot of energy to do what we're asking you to do. All I've seen is that little twinkly ball light up in there, and that's about it. But we'd love to hear your voice. Do we even know circa what years we're talking about here? No, there are no years, so we don't know what.
Was it 1950? 1850.
Really? Oh, so we're going way, way back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this stuff is real foreign to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that explains a little more. So I'm going to put this back. I don't want to hold the hair anymore. So let me, again, reassure the both of you that everything that's over here that illuminates and glows will not hurt you. It's not fire. It's not hot. Nothing here will hurt you. These are things that we use to communicate with you because we can't see you and hear you. Anything you touch, like I'm touching, my hand is fine. It doesn't burn me. Same thing with these lights. Nothing here will hurt me. It won't hurt you. These are rainbow lights. They just move by my fingers. Nothing here will hurt you. Okay? So I'm going to turn this recorder on in hopes of hearing your voice. I might be able to hear you with this, even if I can't hear you with my ears.
You certainly wouldn't.
And if you want to move around again, if you could knock on these glass cases or on the floor, or on the walls, stomp your feet, that would be great. We would settle for that too. If you want to try the old fashioned knock where, and you've knocked back. One knock for yes, two for no. know I hear a knock. I'm taking off out of here. All righty, here we go. Oh, what happened? Turn the recorder just juiced out of me. All right, here we go. Right in the corner here, where it seems to work best. Clara? Elizabeth? I see those lights going. Could you tell me either color that you see lighting up there? My name is John. This is Chris. We come here to speak to everyone who might be attached to something that belonged to them. Could you tell me one of the items that's inside that box that belonged to you? Which one of you were the eldest sister, Clara or Elizabeth? Who was older? What was your favorite thing to do together? The hair that's in that box, which one of you did that belong to? Are you okay with that box going to say another person or another family? Claire, were you ever married? Do you have any children? Elizabeth, same question for you. Were you ever married? Did you have any children? Anything you want to say at all before we stop here and turn off that device there that we could hear your voice on? Whatever you want to say it. I got a little more interaction with the stuff there for a little bit. I mean, that was the most that they had done. They lit the dome, they lit the light, they lit the.
They just
good.
lit the light above you too when you said that.
Right in the corner here, where it seems to work best. Where it seems to work best. He won't something. Work best. He won't something. Best. Wow, those 4 words. Best. He wants something else. You hear it?
I just took the power away
It
from
says
the.
he won't something us. He won't something us. He won't cross us.
What is?
He won't cross us. Hear it? He won't cross us. You hear that?
Seems to work best.
Did they hear it well enough?
So you
Seems
get.
to work best.
They hear.
Clara?
Some hear. I hear he won't let me go, and no one
Elizabeth?
said he won't stop bothering
Elizabeth?
us.
Really?
Seems to work best.
Patricia said, "Why doesn't he help me?" And then
Which
and
seems
Kathy
to work
said, "Yeah,
best.
he won't cross us."
No, I hear he won't cross us.
Seems to work best. Best.
And now Wendy says, "I hear he won't
Clara?
cross us."
Elizabeth?
I wonder if they mean like
I
cross
see
us
those
over
lights going.
or like
Could you
cross
tell
us.
me either color that you see lighting up there? You see lighting up there?
What?
See lighting up there? Lighting up there? Lighting up there?
I don't know what to say.
Lighting up there?
No idea.
Lighting up there? Lighting up there?
Don't know.
Lighting up there?
Maybe, don't know.
Lighting up there?
Yeah, maybe.
Lighting up there?
Sounds like don't know further away.
Yeah.
That he won't cross us again. I wonder if that means crossing over or like crossing.
My name is John. This is Chris. We come here to speak to everyone who might be attached to something that belonged to them. Could you tell me one of the items that's inside that box that belonged to you? It's inside that box that belonged to you. Inside that box that belonged to you.
7 or
That's
several?
inside that box that belonged to you.
7?
It's inside that box that belonged to you. That belonged to you. Box that belonged to you.
Hear it?
That belonged to you.
I think it's 7.
Box that belonged to you. That box that belonged to you.
I think it's 7 or several.
It's in between the taps that you hear the
It's
sound.
either 7 or several.
Which one of you were the eldest sister? Clara or Elizabeth? Who was older?
Oh my God, it's so faint. Really faint.
What was your favorite thing to do together?
Bonnie wanted to know if you heard Elizabeth.
What?
Bonnie wanted to know if you heard
I
Elizabeth.
did
The
hear
hair
Elizabeth,
that's
but it
You
was really
did.
faint. She heard it?
Elizabeth,
She's
yeah.
got, like,
Bonnie,
Which one of
Bonnie
you
asked
that
her.
belongs
Yeah.
to?
It said Elizabeth. Do you want something? Wow, everything's kind of going now.
Are you okay with that box going to say another person or another family? Claire, were you ever married? Do you have any children?
No. It's just a noise.
Elizabeth, same question for you. Were you ever married? Did you have any children? Anything you want to say at all before we stop here and turn off that device there that we can hear your voice on? Whatever you want to say it.
I just want to ask one more question and then we can finish. What I want to point out too, if you guys are still watching and you have been watching, the very first one, the eggs, very active, the bell, very active, and it's been the whole reversal REM pod. This has been a little reversal, but since I sat down, they've been a little more, been a little more. They're it seems like it's a slow build and they're trying. I'm just going to ask one more question. If anybody else has one, they can ask it. But I've got one, and I'll ask like 3 or 4 if they have any. But I have my one that I'm going to ask. So I'm putting this back down. Do you see any? If not, no big deal. But I have one. So I'm going to put this down one more time, Clara and Elizabeth, right there. When you were saying about he won't cross us, did you mean like I won't help you cross over into the afterlife heaven? Or did you mean I won't cross you as if I won't turn on you and betray you?
How did you pass? Are you all together? The hair in the memento box, was that of a child or an adult? Are your parents with you? Can you see us? It's 9:30.
Huh?
It's
I
9:30.
know we're going to finish this and wrap it up.
One more time, Clara and Elizabeth, right there. When you were saying about he won't cross us, did you mean like I won't help you cross over into the afterlife heaven? Or did you mean I won't cross you as if I won't turn on you and betray you?
We get one there.
How did you pass? Are you all together? Are you all together?
Boy.
The hair in the memento box, was that of a child or an adult?
That was another tap on the recorder.
It was right on it directly.
Are your parents with you? Can you see us?
Got a little build up and then it went away. Yeah, a little build up and then it went away.
I'm going
All
to
right.
turn on the lights so you guys can see in the box.
All right, Clara. Elizabeth, thank you for your time, and maybe we'll come back in again, and maybe like the others, you're willing to talk to us a little more next time.
Give you. Whoops. Do you remember what the question was leading up to the tap, John?
No.
Okay. Let me just move this stuff out of the way so you guys can see the memento box there. Give me 1 second. So this is what's in the box. And this is how it looks. Okay. And the book. That's just going off because I'm near it, just so you guys know. Now, what you couldn't see before, what I couldn't take out of the box, this picture right here is actually glued. Not this one. Let me move this. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. It was this picture. I didn't realize it was so big. This was a picture you guys didn't get to see. And this one is Elizabeth Black. Cute. Okay. So we're going to put that back in with the hair. The victor box. This is what fascinated me because I could not see what that says. I don't even know what this is. There you go. Okay. John? Want to say good night?
Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Good night, everybody. You guys be safe.